Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If I end up talking faster on this one, this is take two because I just shot the whole video and I didn't have the little red light wasn't on. So I'm actually going to scroll down here and make sure I'm getting bounced. Yes, we're okay now. Little quick, I haven't done an educational video in a while, step by step or how to. So I thought this is perfect because with Astrovault being live on Neutron now, there has been some changes over there to the platform. I'm sure they kicked videos out on this. If they did, I didn't see them. So for the podcast folks, let's go ahead and take a look. So we'll do it step by step because there were some changes over here. Now, the pool I'm interested in getting into is that one right there, is the AXV Wrap Bitcoin. I'm sorry, this one right here, the USDC Noble Wrap Bitcoin at 39%. That's just silly APR. But if they're going to pay me for it, then I'm going to go ahead and help them out with their super duper hyper concentrated liquidity thing that Eric dreamed up. So here we go. This is a better way to show it. So you can see right now that my total balance is $5. Now that's on Neutron. So most of my money is still sitting over here on Archway, but that number is getting smaller and smaller as I, move more and more of it over to Neutron. So what we're going to do is take some of that Noble that we have sitting right there, and we're going to go ahead and shovel it over so I can get into that pool. Now, it took me a hot minute to figure this out, but I got it now. It's really not a big deal. And I'm kind of excited to see where else they put the decks so that I have more options of where I'm actually going to do business. So we're going to move $100 and we're going to move it from Archway and we're going to move it over into Neutron. So that's what, and we're going to move that into Neutron USDC. So we're moving USDC to USDC, nice and easy. Attempt to use a skip API. We'll go ahead and do that. Now, give me just a second on this, guys, because I'm behind a ledger. So every transaction on here, I'm going to have to click an extra couple buttons. So please indulge me. But there we go. So as soon as we did that using the skip API, we're moving the money from Archway and we're moving it over to Neutron. Now there should be no loss. There's no cost, at least aside from the simple gas charge, which we just paid. But there's no slippage or anything moving USDC from point A to point B. And I'll show it to you here in just a second. Now, it's not instantaneous. This is still deep DeFi. I mean, there's the Wild West out here, so it'll take a second. There we go. IBC transfer was successful. Now, the number is going to show up the same in my dashboard. That number is not really going to change, but where we're going to see the changes when I come over to this Neutron pool, which is the one I wanted to jump into. You see, when I started the video, there was $5, and now there's $105. So for me to get into that pool, which I am just fine with, and these are weird. These particular pools that Astrovault came up with, they're a little bit odd. It's single-sided, but there is IL risk in here. So just so you know, but you're pairing up with the pairing is a USDC and a Bitcoin. So I'm comfortable with that. But this is what you really need to be aware of. Funds are subject to a soft lockup. So once you put them in, it'll take 10 days for you to withdraw them without fee. Now, you can withdraw them instantaneously. You can do that, but you're going to pay a VIG. And I don't know what it is, 1 or 2%. Next time we got Eric on the show, I'll ask him. I'm sure he'll explain it. And there we go. So we're just depositing straight cash, and I'm fine with that. It will become Bitcoin if Bitcoin goes down. It'll become more cash if Bitcoin goes up. I'm fine with the IL. I'm not really in here to make a fortune on Bitcoin. I'm in this particular pool because I like that APR. Now, the other things that you can see, changes you can see up here on the pools is Neutron pools. That's that one right there. And Archway pools. So just be aware of which pool you're trying to get into for you to know where you have to put your money. And they seem to be getting hot to incentivize that because the APRs over on Neutron are a little bit shocking. This one in particular, this is AXV paired with XAtom at 54%. I want you to think about that for a second because that's 54%. There's no way that they're going to be able to sustain these. The numbers are going to come down. I imagine, this is pure conjecture on my part, that they are incentivizing these pools heavier to get more money over to Neutron to probably maybe try to keep the DEX positions balanced, even though it really doesn't matter which one that you're using. So, I mean, same over here. USDC Noble paired with X Osmo at 41%. I mean, that's a big number. That is a shockingly big number for those particular tokens. Now, I'm more of a Jackal Bitcoin kind of guy on this, so you know you have a pretty good idea where mine is. Anyway, that's it. I apologize if I was talking fast. This is the second time I did this video in a row. I'm sure I left some stuff out. If I did, comment below and I will put out any kind of clarification that's necessary. And again, I'm sure Astrovault has made these videos, but if they have, I missed them. So I'll just stick one. It'll be up on the channel. If you ever want to know how to do any of this other stuff, step by step, and you just saw it. Questions or comments, Scott at thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your money. Cheers.